Hey guys, so I just wanted to stop like studying and take a break to take a chance to make this video because next week I'll be super busy and I won't be able to really make any videos. So her 9 month update will be a little bit late, which is why I'm trying to start this 9 month breastfeeding update now. So it has been 9 awesome months of breastfeeding her. Um, I've really enjoyed it. It's been better than I expected it to be, and it's a lot fun. I don't want to call it fun because it's kind of weird. Like, oh, it's fun to breastfeed my kid, but the bonding is what's fun. I guess you could say. Like, I love that bond that we have because I breastfeed her. Um, can't believe it's been like 9 months already of breastfeeding. Like, never did I think I'd be breastfeeding a child, but whatever. Having a brain fart moment. Basically, I do these every 3 months, as most of you know. I know some people are new to my channel, so they don't really know. But I do these every 3 months. The last one was 6 months. I didn't take note. I didn't keep my notes from the 6 month one, and I didn't really take that many notes on this one. So if I do look down, it's because I'm looking at my notes and trying to remember stuff. So bear with me. But basically, it's been 9 months. She was exclusively breastfed for like almost 6 months. I think it was like a couple days shy of her being 6 months, or maybe a week. Excuse me. So I did do it for a while. That was kind of my plan to do it until she was reached 6 months old, so that way she could start being introduced to food, and I could slowly start weaning her off of breast milk because, or breastfeeding, because I do only plan to go for a year. Just because I don't want to have like a freaking toddler that's like 8. I guess it'd be a child, then not a toddler, but whatever. Like a kid running around that's like a big kid, like, oh, breastfeed me, mom. Like, that's weird. I want her to be used to food. So a year is all I planned for. Depending on how she is, she may get it a little bit longer. You know, she may not be ready to be completely done with breast milk or to rely on other things, but we'll just have to see with time. So far, she's been doing pretty good with getting somewhat weaned off of it. She only looks to it for comfort, like when she really doesn't feel good because of her teeth, and or she's like super tired and just kind of needs like the little mommy comfortingness that the breastfeeding provides to her. But other than that, she looks to food for when she's hungry. Like, she understands if I put her in her high chair that it's time to eat food, and then she eats and she gets her water, and right before bed she'll get breast milk or something like that. So I don't like just overfeed her and she's like stuffed and like, I don't want this anymore. um I'm trying to think. I'm having a brain fart. Oh, after about at 6.5 months, I noticed my milk supply did decrease like a lot. Like, when she was first born, I was pumping a lot of milk. Like, I pumped a lot. Like, I could pump like a 7.5 ounce bottle from both boobs, and then still be able to feed her shortly after. So it has decreased a lot. Like, honestly, right now I don't pump at all. I just feed her from my breast when I do breastfeed her. Because I don't produce a lot at all. Like, if I tried to pump, I don't even think I'd get 3 ounces. So that definitely sucks. I did try to take stuff for it. I tried to eat more protein, which helped a little bit. I also took, it's like the Mama Milkmaid tea, I think is what it's called, at Babies R Us, that they offer to help with your milk supply and stuff like that. And it's the one that's safe to drink during pregnancy as well. And I drank it. I feel like it did help, but it was just too disgusting. Like, when I drank it, it made me want to throw up. That's how gross it was. So, sorry, ignore me fixing my hair. I'm just like, um, I can't help but fix my hair. I'm such a girl. I see myself in a reflection. I'm like, oh, fix your hair. Anyways, I did drink the tea. It was super disgusting, so I couldn't keep up with it because it made me want to throw it up. But I did notice that it helped a little bit, and adding stuff helped to it too, but it was still so gross. Like, if I drank it cold, I'd have to like not breathe and chug it as quickly as I can and swallow it all at once, so I didn't really taste it. And when I drank it hot, I put like sugar and honey and different stuff like vanilla extract in there just to kind of give it a different flavor, but it was still so disgusting. Like, it honestly smelled and tastes like parsley and like sausage or something like that. Like, it was just gross. But it did help a little bit, but I just couldn't stick with it. So my milk supply isn't what it used to be at all, and I do wish it was more, just because it would make life so much easier, because I do want her to get used to drinking from like a cup and a bottle, and it would have really helped if I could have been pumping milk now, as well as giving her like just actual like breastfeeding. But didn't work out that way. Kai has had formula quite a few times, not a whole bunch, but enough to, if she needs to take it, she'll drink it because she knows what it is, type of thing. Um, it sucked when I did have to give her formula. I forget when it was. My boyfriend, I think it was New Year's, the first time she had formula. Yeah, me and my boyfriend wanted to go away. It was like a last minute thing. We just wanted to go like to a different city, and she stayed with her grandma, and I couldn't pump enough in time, which I used to be able to. So it was kind of like a what type of thing that sucked. Um, that I couldn't. And so we ended up giving her formula because she didn't have enough milk. She didn't have that much, but it kind of sucked. It really made me feel like, what's the point in breastfeeding anymore? Like, I might as well just start buying her formula and not worry about it. But I did decide to stick with it because I enjoyed it and I wanted the best for her. Like, I know formula's good, but if I can still breastfeed her, then I should. I shouldn't be like, little crybaby about it and not breastfeed her. So, yeah, I stuck with it, although she has had formula a few more times since then, just because I can't really pump. Like, it takes a lot for me to pump for her, so I'll pump what I can, and sometimes I'll mix them together, so it'll be like breast milk and some formula mixed together, or, whatever. I'll pack more, like a little bit more food for her, or I'll mix like the breast milk into her cereal type of thing, something like that. But I do try to pump. It's just really hard, and I try not to give her um, formula as much as I can, just because it's kind of discouraging to say I've made it this far with breastfeeding her and she's had formula. Like, it broke my heart when I gave her formula, but it's just got to be like that sometimes. She took to it well. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I guess I should have taken more notes. But I think that is it as far as my update. I have 3 more months because she's almost 9 months. So I only have 3 more months until I am done breastfeeding her, which is kind of crazy to think about that it's almost been a whole year of me breastfeeding her. Like, it's just literally blows my mind. But I'm kind of excited to be done. Like, I don't know if that's weird to say. Like, I'm kind of excited to be done breastfeeding her just because, one, it means that she's growing up, which is super exciting to see, like, her grow out of that little itty bitty baby stage into, like, a little toddler that can do stuff for herself or try to at least, and explores everything. So it's like a happy, sad feeling because I know that little, like, I don't know. I don't know if most of the black women that watch me or you guys that watch me breastfeed your kids, but my favorite is like breastfeeding her simply because when I go places, especially when she was little and people would take her from me, like as most of you moms know, like if you go somewhere, people care about seeing the kid, not you. So they instantly take the kid from you. So I would love that I breastfed her because as soon as she got hungry, there was nothing they could do. They had to give her back to me. So I got my little baby back, and I love that. So it's kind of sad that I can't just be like, oh, she's hungry, give her here, and take her and steal her and cuddle her and, have my baby back. Um, they're kind of like, oh, it's okay, put her in her high chair, I'll feed her. And I'm like, no. So it sucks, but it's an exciting moment. I don't know. I'm still indifferent towards it, so um, I believe that's it for this update. If I think of anything else, I guess I'll put it below. If you guys have any questions, I can answer those in your questions or in the comments, sorry. And I will see you in Kai's 9-month update, unless I make a video before that. But yeah, see you guys then. Bye.